Good evening to all. My dear students, today I am going to explain you the lesson Cabuliwallah. Cabuliwallah is an interesting short story written by the Nobel laureate of India, Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was a famous poet and a short story writer who had won the highly reputed Nobel Award for Literature. The story Cabuliwallah is a very interesting story with a blend of love and affection. The story is highly sentimental, which establishes the human relations and consolidates the bonds of love and friendship among the people. The story begins with the description of Minnie. Minnie is a small girl of 5 years. Her father, a writer, will be writing a novel at that time. Minnie will be always disturbing her father by speaking many things. Minnie will be often questioning her father. The questions may appear stupid to the elderly people, but being a child, Minnie's questions and her answers always fascinated her father. Once, Minnie's father was writing a novel. Minnie came running to him and questioned him, "Do you know why it rains?" He tells, "I don't know." Minnie replies that there will be an elephant in the clouds that blows water from the clouds and so it rains. Often Minnie will be complaining on her servant Bola, and she will be complaining on their another servant Ramdayal. She will be complaining on Ramdayal that Ramdayal doesn't know to pronounce crow. He will be always pronouncing the word as kra, kra. Thus, Minnie will be spending all her time to avoid the disturbance of Minnie. Minnie's mother will be always directing Minnie towards her father. After the description of Minnie's activities, the narrator describes about Cabuliwallah. The real name of Cabuliwallah is Abdur Rahman. Basically, he is from Kabul. He is a tall man of wearing a turban and loose clothes. He was a peddler by profession. He will be selling clothes, shawls, raisins, dry fruits and nuts, walking all around the city. He used to carry his goods in a huge bags tied to his shoulders. Cabuliwallah will be passing by Minnie's house. No sooner Minnie notices Cabuliwallah passing in front of her house, she shouts at him, "Oh Cabuliwallah!" When Cabuliwallah looks at her, she runs away to hide. Cabuliwallah enters Minnie's house and Minnie's father will make some purchases. Cabuliwallah offers Minnie some raisins and nuts at free of cost. Of course, his offer will make Minnie's father to feel uneasy, but he accepts just for the love and affection that he has towards Minnie. Minnie used to come to Cabuliwallah and very soon she used to run away out of fear. Minnie's father notices the fear towards Cabuliwallah and he personally calls Minnie and introduces Cabuliwallah, telling that Cabuliwallah is a very good and a very friendly man. Minnie feels extremely happy to be a friend of Cabuliwallah. Very soon, Minnie and Cabuliwallah become intimate friends. Cabuliwallah used to spend most of his leisure time with Minnie. They used to crack jokes, they used to chat, and sometimes Minnie used to tell stories from the comics that she had read. And Cabuliwallah used to enjoy all the time with Minnie. Every day, her father was quite happy with the friendship of Minnie and Cabuliwallah, while her mother disliked it. Her mother disliked the friendship of Minnie with Cabuliwallah only for one reason. She was of the opinion that Cabuliwallah was a child lifter. Cabuliwallahs visit India to carry children to Kabul and sell them. That's why she used to avoid Minnie to chat or to spend time with Cabuliwallah. But very soon, Cabuliwallah and Minnie became very close friends. Cabuliwallah was very unable even to spend a day without meeting Minnie. Every day he used to visit Minnie and he used to offer some nuts, raisins, and he used to chat with Minnie and go away. The story now takes a sudden twist. Cabuliwallah gets arrested by the police. He will be arrested for the reason of murder. The reason for the murder was Cabuliwallah had sold a Rampuri shawl to a customer on credit. Cabuliwallah again and again asked the customer to repay the credit as he was about to go for the native. But the customer denied to pay. This made Cabuliwallah very furious and he stabbed the customer with a dagger. On this charge, Cabuliwallah was arrested and was imprisoned for 8 years. In the prison, Cabuliwallah used to spend time by recollecting his past memories and the good time that he had spent with Minnie. After 8 years, Cabuliwallah will be released. As soon as he gets released, his first decision will be to see Minnie. He directly moves towards Minnie's house. He will be very eager to see Minnie because he will be of the opinion that Minnie will be the same old Minnie even after 8 years. Finally, he reaches Minnie's house. Minnie's father notices the entry of Cabuliwallah. At that time, the wedding celebrations of Minnie will be going on, and that will be the time of auspicious Durga Puja, which is celebrated over and across West Bengal. He avoids Cabuliwallah and speaks to him. He questions whereabouts of Cabuliwallah. Cabuliwallah tells all the sad story of his imprisonment. He also expresses his wish to see Minnie. But Minnie's father tells Cabuliwallah that Minnie was very busy with her wedding celebrations and so he cannot be permitted or allowed to see Minnie. Cabuliwallah feels very happy knowing that Minnie will be getting wed. He erases his opinion that the present Minnie was not that little Minnie whom he used to meet and spend wonderful time with her. Cabuliwallah again and again requests her father, but Minnie's father denies his request. Ultimately, Cabuliwallah opens a piece of paper that paper contained the impression of Minnie's hand smeared with ink. He had taken that impression when Minnie was a small child. He shows that hand impression to Minnie's father and tells him that he too has a little daughter like Minnie. And for the same reason, he always used to meet Minnie. He used to feel like speaking to his daughter whenever he used to speak to Minnie. He used to say see his little daughter in Mini. His father feels moved by the words of Cabuliwallah and ultimately cuts off some expenses, some wedding expenses like military band, lightning and illumination expenses, and gives that money to Cabuliwallah and tells him to go back to his native and see his daughter. As a father, the writer sacrificed some wedding expenses up to the extent of his ability and gives it to Cabuliwallah. He realizes that parents alone can understand the parents' feelings and emotions. He realizes that Cabuliwallah had no money to go back and to see his little daughter. So he cuts off some wedding expenses and gives it to Cabuliwallah in the end of the story. The story reflects the human relationships and human bonds. The story also reflects the sacrifice of a father, up to what extent a father could sacrifice. The story also describes the attitude of a small child, Mini, towards the gigantic and towering personality of Cabuliwallah. The story also depicts the sentiments, love and affection of a foreigner towards a small child who sees his own daughter in Mini. Thank you.